There have been many misconceptions in the public about what Saru mandated to do, but on Sunday last, Major Retimaya, Chief Executive Officer of Saru, set the record straight on the Tough Enough show.
Well, as the name states, we are supposed to be recovering state assets. Time and again, you hear the nonsense, absolute nonsense and foolishness peddled by Jagdeo and Nandalal as regards Saru. Of course, I don't think, at least in my opinion, Jagdeo is ever interested in national unity or cohesion. And I don't think even if you take a group of angels from heaven and bring them to run Saru, he'd feel pleased. The fact is, this nation has lost a lot of its patrimony in terms of vehicles and moving equipment, property, lands, money, and gold. And Saru's part of our mission is to recover that. And regardless of what Nandalal or Jagdeo says, we will operate within the law, but we'll be very firm in dealing with that matter.
Mr. Retimaya also stated that it was amazing to see all government state agencies coming together to solve state assets issues.
It's the first time in nearly 2 decades that we do have everyone who is involved in land issue and land use sitting at the same table at least once a month. And we're hoping to have a situation in which when the recommendations are made, then the nation will know exactly the state of affairs in which or lands are used. In fact, it was out of this initiative that we think that forestry and GGMC and the others were able to take a position on Baishan and a number of the others, because it was very obvious that we had not made we had not been very thorough with the way we dealt with those things in the past.
There was also a claim that the government was taking back land from opposition supporters. Mr. Retimaya said that was not true, but during the PPC tenure, land was distributed in an unfair manner, he explains.
There is evidence in various parts of the country where the PPP gave lands wholesale to their supporters. If you look on the some of the data provided in the MMA, the MMA has some data, which when you look at that data, you would find that in some areas, predominantly PPP areas, you have lands being leased to people, farmers, for 99 years free. Free. And at least 90% of it is a predominantly an area that supports the PPP predominantly. And other places where leases were issued, they were given at 50 years and they had to pay. Somebody should explain that discrepancy.
To make his point even more forceful, Saru's CEO is calling on the media to conduct a survey into the housing schemes. Investigators will soon be confronted with the question, why was it that the former PPC government gave out lands to its supporters in front of schemes, while Africans were given house lots at the back of schemes? Listen.
How if you go to 10 schemes, the same thing happens? Is it by the laws of probability or design? And I think those are some of the questions which Nandalal and Jagdeo should answer. Ask them why. Ask Irfan Ali why. I am sure that this present administration will not go through the mumbo jumbo. Any Guyanese that applies should be given fair treatment and be dealt with in a sensible and appropriate manner.